So looping statements, loops, you can say. Okay, so what are the loops we have in Python? So Python, we have loops like for loop, while loop. Okay, so generally what is the benefit of loop means to perform the repetitive task, to perform repetitive task. Okay, so if you want to do something repeatedly, at the time we can use loops. Okay, we can use effectively these loops when we have any sequence of data types like list, tuple, string, dictionary, sets. We can use loops. Okay, for loop generally it will work based on the count, number of iterations. Okay, based on the count, number of iterations. Okay, what about while loop? It will work based on the conditions. Okay, based on the conditions, while loop will work. Okay, so how we can, what is the general syntax for loop, how we can use? So this is the general syntax for loop. For any variable name in any sequence. Okay, so colon followed by indentation block. Here actual logic we can write the for loop. So what we have to do with these variables, we can write the actual logic here. Okay, so here sequence, in a sense that sequence can be anything. Sequence can be anything. It may be list, tuple, string, dictionary, set, range. Okay, we can use for loop with all these things. Okay, so list is collection of items we have: tuple, string, dictionary, set, range. Okay, so last time also we discussed about range function. So generally range function, it will take 3 optional arguments. Okay, args, start, stop, and step. Okay, so how we can use for loop, where we can use? Let's say I have a string called so I want to print character by character, one by one. So how we can do that? We can go for loop. So here for loop, so here I'm saying it is a variable. Okay, for I in name. Okay, print I. So how it will work? So this for loop based on the count means the length of the string, whatever we have, this length, number of characters, each character it will be get I and it will print. Okay, so first how this loop will work? So first time, how many iterations it will go? Based on the length, what are the length having, what is the length we have for this particular string, those many times it will iterate the loop. Okay, so based on the count, number of iterations will be happening. So name is a string, it is having these characters, and what is the I here? So first time, very beginning, I will get the 0 index position m. Okay, I will get the 0 index position m. That m we are going to print I, means m, continue the loop. Second time I will become a s, print I means it will print s. Like this it will continue all these items until the last items. Okay, it will print line by line. Okay, let's see. Sorry, we are running a wrong file. You can see each character it is printing one by one. Okay, you can see MSN something like this. So how many times it is printing? Based on the length, each character it is printing. So for loop will be iterated based on the count of this value in a sequence or number of iterations. Okay, let's go with another example for I in. So this loop, how many times it will print? How many times it will execute this loop?
3 times.
3 times, because here the sequence length is 3. Okay, so first time it will get the I as 1, so it will print hello 1. Second time I will get 2, hello 2, like this. Okay, here you can see hello 1, hello 2, hello 3. Okay, so this is the way we can use for loops. Okay, these for loops can have n number of conditions we can write. Whatever the logic we want to write inside this for loop, we can write. Okay, now I have a small interview question. Okay, generally they will give a string. They will ask like, what are the vowels we have in the particular string? Print the vowels. How we can do that? I can iterate with the for loop. Okay, print all the vowels from the string. Okay, so for I in name, what I can do here? What we can do? Can we use some condition?
Yes, mother.
So here I can use condition. Okay, if I in, what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Okay, if it is there, I will print I. Okay, now if you guys see here, in the previous session we discussed about conditional statements. What is the condition we have, and what is the operator we are using here? In operator, right? So what it will check the in operator? It will check the presence of value. Okay, this is membership value, membership operator. It will check the presence of value. Okay, I is there or not in the particular string A, I, O, U. If it is there, it will print I. Okay, only it will print the vowels from this particular string. Let's see. See, O, A, U, O, A, I, E. Okay, so this is the way we can use the for loops. Now, I have another interview question here. From the same string, find each character, each char frequency in a form of dictionary. Okay, this is very important question, guys. Most of the time we will get this one. Okay, so here this is my string. Okay, I have this string. How many m is there? How many times m is there? 1, 2. Okay, 2. So my expected output will be 2 in a form of dictionary m. So number of key as a character, number of occurrences is a value. Okay, now yes, how many times it will be there? 2, 1, 2. Okay, again it is s is 2. What about n? 1, 2, 3, 4 times is there. And like this, I want to create a dictionary. based on these characters. We want to find the each character frequency of a string. Okay, how we can do that? Let's say we are expecting a dictionary output, so I'm declaring a empty dictionary. Okay, I can iterate with for loop for I in name if I not in D. Okay, so what it will check here? So what is the D here? It is a dictionary, empty dictionary. Okay, if I first time, what will be the I here? M. Okay, if M is not there, what it will do? It will go into how we can update the dictionary. Can I use like this? Okay, up to this point. So how it will work? Let's say this is our string we have. Okay, so first time, what will be the I value? M. Okay, so dictionary, first time, what will be the dictionary? It will be empty dictionary. So M not in D. What does it mean? What type of operator it is? So it will check the presence of value. Okay, so there is no, if not in D means it is not there. Condition true. So what we are doing here? We are updating the dictionary. Okay, we are assigning the value to key. What is the key here? M. Okay, D of M is, it is here we are updating the value something like this, equals to 1. Okay, so first time we are assigning M value equals to 1. So my dictionary something looks like this now. Okay, M equals to 1. This is my dictionary in the first iteration. Okay, in the first iteration, this is my dictionary. Okay, this is the first. Whenever one iteration is complete, M for I in name, I will be M. So M not there in the dictionary. So if condition is true, it will create a dictionary. It will update the dictionary value. M is the key. Okay, and value will be 1. We are assigning. Okay, it is similar to like this. Okay, now what it will do again? It will go to the second iteration. What will be the S? I will become a S. Okay, so again, S is there in the dictionary or not? No, right? S is not there in the dictionary. Again, what it will do? Same. It will do the same thing. D of S equals to 1. So here, what is the dictionary now? It is already having key value. Okay. M is already there, and this time it is added. Yes, like this. So in the second iteration, this is the expected outcome. This is the dictionary after second iteration. What about third iteration? What is the I value? N. So N is there in the dictionary. So condition true, it is not there. So again, D of N equals to 1. So this time we are assigning N value equals to 1, and dictionary is going to update it as like this. Okay, so it will continue the loop. So if I run this one, after if I print D, what will be the output? It will create a dictionary with each character, and the value is 1. Correct? It will create a dictionary and each character has a key, and value is 1. Okay, let's see. So this is the output we have. M1, S1, N1, space is 1, P is 1. Okay, something like this. But what is the actual expected value? Actual expected dictionary? Okay, so in the first iteration, something it looks like this dictionary. Now I'm going to write a one more condition here, else. So when it comes to the else part, if already I value is there in the dictionary, at the time it will comes to the else. Correct? So here, assume that m is there. Second time it came to the m here. Okay, for example, it came to the here. So if condition is false, what it will do in the else part? I'm going to do d of I equals to d of I plus 1. Okay, something like this I can do in the else part. What exactly we are doing here? What type of operators we are using?
Arithmetic.
We are okay, arithmetic operation plus assignment operator. Okay, so we are assigning the value. And how we can access the dictionary? So if, for example, I have a dictionary here, something like this. Okay, so if I use like this, what it will return?
It will
D,
return the 1.
it will return the value, whatever it is there. This time it is 1. In the same manner, here, d square bracket of 1. Okay, here I, the value is I here. So what is the value? If it is a m, it will return the corresponding value. Correct? It will return the corresponding value. So maybe if it is a 1 plus 1, it will be 2. This 2 is assigned to the again the same key. Okay, same key. It will going to assign to the same key. It will continue the loop until the last item. So once we are done with this entire loop, it will get the expected output, something like this. You can see. Maybe we'll give a try with small string. Okay, we can take another example here. Okay, let's say hello. Okay, so I want to get the character count. The expected output will be how many times h is there? What about L? So this is my expected output. Okay, let's comment out. So I'm declaring an empty dictionary. Okay, for I in S, if I not in D. Okay, so here D means whenever we use the dictionary, only to check the keys, not the values. Okay, D of I equals to 1, else D of I equals to D of I plus 1. Okay, something like this. Okay, now in the first iteration, what is the I value?
H.
H. So H is there in the dictionary or not? Not in this condition, true or false?
True.
Okay, so once this condition is true, it is going to update the dictionary. Okay, how we are assigning the value? By using slicing square brackets, right? I value is H, so it is quite similar to H equals to 1. Okay, so what will happen? In the empty dictionary, H will become a key, 1 will become a value for the H. Okay, now once if condition is completed, does it go to the else part?
No.
Now, right? So again, it
If
will
it will
go
be
to the
true,
for
then
loop. Again, it will comes to the else. Sorry, for loop. In the for loop, what is the second time I value? E.
E.
So again, E not in D. That is condition is true. So again, what it will do? It will again equals to 1. Okay. So again, it is updated dictionary with key as a E and value is 1. Okay. So this time, what will be the expect? So by this time, what is the dictionary we have? So in the first iteration, it will be H1. The second iteration, it will be E1. Okay, like this. Okay. Now, once it is updated the E as a key, it will go for the third iteration. So in the third iteration, I value will be L. L not in dictionary, D. Condition true. Again, it will do B of L equals to 1. So again, it will update the dictionary, something like this. Okay. Now, what about fourth time? What is the value of fourth time?
L.
L. Okay. So here the condition L not in D, true or false?
False.
False, because already L is there in the key. Okay. L is there in the dictionary key D. Once this condition is false, it will come to the else part. Here what it will do, what exactly it is doing means, first D of I. So what it will return the value? D of L. It will return the value, right? Whenever we use like this, it will return the value. Okay. So what is the value? 1. Okay. 1, it will return the value plus 1. Okay. So why we are, whenever it comes to the else, just we are incrementing by the 1. Okay. Plus 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. This 2 we are going to assign again the same variable. You can see D of I. Okay, it will become a 2 like this. Now my dictionary, something should be like this. Two. So this is my dictionary after fourth iteration. Okay. Once this one is done, again go to the for loop. So this time I value will be O. Condition true or false? True.
True.
So again it will do equals to 1. Okay. So my dictionary will be, what is the my dictionary after this one? Again it will add the values. Okay. Here it is going to be updated L2. Sorry, like this. Okay. So this is the dictionary I will get after all the loops. For example, here I have added one more H. So how it will work now? In the last sixth iteration, it will get I as a H. So here the condition true or false? H is there in the dictionary? Yes, it is there. So it will comes to the else part. So just it will update the value by 1 plus 1. Okay. So this we can write directly like this also. Plus equals to 1. If you guys remember assignment operators, you will understand this logic, what we are doing. If you understand how to update the dictionaries, you will understand this logic. Already all these things we discussed. If you go to the data types, so here you can see user details is a dictionary. How to access? If I use this, it will address, it will return the address. Okay. So this the address is the key, it will return the value. Okay. Even here I'm updating the value. So like this we can, in the similar fashion, similar syntax we are using to get the update the dictionaries. Okay. I hope everyone is clear with this logic. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, again, this time, my condition will be going to change. I want a dictionary, but only the dictionary should contain vowels. Okay. I want to do only for vowels. Okay. The same string, whatever we have here. Yes. So what are the vowels we have? E, O. So my expected dictionary will be E, O. Okay. So this is my expected dictionary. This is the vowels only, right? How we can do that? The same syntax we can use, same logic we can use, and we are going to use one more condition. Okay. Nested conditions for I in yes. Okay. Let's say D1. If I in A I O U. Okay. So the first condition is it should be vowel, right? Then only we can check the other conditions. If I in A I O U, if I not in D1. Same routine, same syntax now. D1 of I equals to 1. Else plus equals to 1. Okay. Print D1. Okay, like this. Just what we have added here, we have added one more condition. Okay. So in a for loop, we can write conditions, any number of nested conditions, anything we can write inside the for loop. Inside the for loop, we can write any logic. Okay. Is it clear? Let's you can see E O. That is the expected dictionary. So this is the way to use for loops. Okay, we can use with strings, we can use with list, we can use the same thing. If for example I have a list, it is having random values, multiple duplicate values. So here my expected thing is I want to create a dictionary, same digit as a key and number of occurrences as a value. Now I have a one more thing here. So this is the key value, right? If I want to create a value as a key as a 1 and value as a character, is it possible?
No, mother.
Not possible because key should be unique and it won't allow duplicates. So if you use the same way, so one is there multiple times, right? So only it will get the last item. It won't get remaining characters. Okay. So we can do with list also. The same logic we can apply. Let's say for I in L, if I not in D1, D1 of I equals to 1, else that's it. The same logic we can use. Either it is a list or a string or any other data type. The logic will be same. Okay. Here you can see 1, 1, 2, 2 times is there, 3, 1 time is there. Okay. So this is the way we can use the for loop. Okay. Now what about while loop? While loop we can use based on the conditions, as I said, right? Here based on the conditions we can use while loop. Okay. So the general syntax for while loop is while condition while body. Okay, code, actual logic, whatever we want to write inside the while condition, we can write the while. Okay, so here, while writing the while conditions, we need to be more precise and to be careful, because so the condition while condition, how it will work means, while condition. Okay, so while loop is going to be executed, loop is executes until condition is false. Okay, so for example, if condition is true, it will execute always. Okay, simple example, while here I am not using any condition, just I am using the condition is true type. Okay, so if I print star, so what will happen? How many times it will print? Star star. So first, how the while loop will start the execution means, first it will check the condition. Okay, if condition is true, it will execute the while loop. Okay, while body. Okay, execute the while body. Okay, now in this case, condition true or false? Condition is true. Okay, it will print star star. Again, it will go for condition check. Okay, again it is true. Print. So it will go for infinity times. Okay, it will go for it will, if condition is always true, it will go for, it will execute infinity times. Infinity means it will goes on, keep on going to execute. Okay, let's see. So in this case, it is infinity or it will be limited. So the condition is true, always it is true, so it will execute infinity times. Okay, let's run this one, let's comment out all this. You can see it is printing, keep on going, printing. Okay, you can see it is going to be infinity times, until unless the memory will be full and your system going to be hang. Okay, so that is the infinity times it will go for while loop. So that is the reason we are saying that while writing the if, while keeping the while loops, make sure that the loop will be terminated some point of time. Okay, otherwise it will go to the infinity. Okay, now let's say I have a number 5. Okay, I'm going to write a condition while c less than n, print c. Okay, so c here I'm going to declare as a 1. So what is the condition here? I'm checking until this c less than n. Okay, it will print c. Now again it will go for infinity times. Correct, 1 less than 5, it is always true. Here what I'm doing, what type of operator it is? what type of operator? Assignment operator, right? Plus it's an assignment operator. Okay, so it will increment by 1. Okay, so first time what will be the condition here? 1 less than 5. Condition true, it will comes to the, it will print C 1. Okay, and what will happening here? C become a 2 because we are using assignment operator plus equal. Okay, and again come to the condition 2 less than 5. Condition true, it will go for print 2, and again increment by 1. C will become a 3. It will check the condition again 3 less than 5. Condition true, print 3. Again it will increment by 1 4. Okay, this time 4 less than 5. Okay, print C. Okay, and increment by 1. Okay, now 5, this condition true or false? 5 less than 5.
False.
False. Once condition is false, it will terminate the while loop. It will terminate the while loop. Okay, it will come out of the loop. Here if I add something, okay, so it will print this one. That means once while loop is false, it will come out of the while loop. Okay, so here do you know already how many iterations it will go? No, right? Based on the condition, it will go for the iterations. In for loop, we are already aware about the how many times it is going to be iterate. We must be aware because it is based on the number of iterations, based on the count, based on the length of the sequence, right? So in this case, it is based on the condition. Until this condition is true, we can go for, it will continue this loop. So where we are going to use in real time this while loop means, for example, I clicked something in the web page, let's say. So I hope everyone is familiar of filling the forms, correct? Maybe you are applying some passport, you are applying some admission, anything. What you will do? First, you need to fill the form: name, username, email, date of birth, etc., etc. After all that, at the end there is a button. What is the button? Submit. So once you have submitted, you are going to wait whether the message will come successfully, submitted successfully message. You are going to wait. How much time you will wait? Until the message is coming. So you are sure that the message will come. Either it is error, either successful, either upload fail or successful. You are waiting for that message. In that case, you are not sure how much time you need to wait, but we have to wait based on the condition until the condition. What is the condition here? Message to be displayed. Correct? Message should be displayed. That is the condition. Okay. So in that cases, we can go for while loop. While even any streaming or buffering, in that case, we can go for while loop. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. While loop. So inside
Yes,
while
sir.
loop also we can write any conditions, if else conditions. Even you can use for loop. Inside the while loop we can use for loop. For loop inside we can use while loop. It depends on the requirements. Okay.